Street View for iPhone 5 and iOS 6 users in 2 weeks away. Google Maps for iOS may not be due to hit the iPhone 5 and other iOS 6 devices until the end of the year, but Apple fans will reportedly be able to use Street View on their devices far sooner. While Google's work on an iOS 6 compatible native version of the mapping app is expected to be ready for release until later in 2020. A browser-based Street View for Apple's gadgets is roughly 2 weeks away, the New York Times reports. That will fill one obvious omission in functionality from Apple's own native Maps app, which replaced Google Maps in iOS 6. Also, Apple's software introduces native turn-by-turn directions, missing until now unless iOS users bought third-party navigation apps. It doesn't include the street-level photography that Google has painstakingly collected over the past years. The browser-based version of Google Maps for iOS also lacks Street View support currently, but that's all set to change. Those visiting the site, which can be saved as a shortcut to the iPhone and iPad home screen, will be able to flip into Street View mode and get a pedestrian eye preview of where they're going. Replacing Street View itself would be an arduous challenge for Apple. Also, it has been able to source maps, points of interest, and other data from third-party providers, amounting to many petabytes of information. Apple claims there is no alternative source for what makes Street View special. One possibility is enabling iOS device owners themselves to provide street-level data, perhaps using the same panoramic photo technology as Apple introduced with the iPhone 5's camera. Thought it would be a time-consuming and labor-intensive task. According to Apple, the decision to eject Google Maps from iOS and do so earlier than its contract for the software actually required was down to Google's ongoing refusal to share turn-by-turn. Instead, the functionality was kept for Android devices.